as I sit down. Oh, every time.
Yes, what's on your little nosy?
Dog's trying to get in my lap. The cars are loud. I mean, this is New York City. We're gonna fight through it. Hey, all 9 of you. I see you, I know you. You know I'm just being dramatic about this. I know there's 15 of you now. Thank you so much for coming, and I really appreciate your support. Today's video is gonna be fun. So, I'm gonna start off with this story about what's going on here. I was sitting in my bed, staring at my doll shelves. The Bratz dolls are right in front of my bed, so they're like in my eye line, like if I look up. And I like it that way because I like looking at my Bratz. They're probably some of my favorite fashion dolls to look at right now. So I'm looking at my Bratz collection and I'm staring at them and there's like something off. You know, this is what I'm looking at and I'm like, what is it? Like something's bothering me about this. And it was the fact that I only had 2 of the Scorchin line. And I was so sure I didn't want the whole Scorchin line. I was so sure about it. But these dolls, for whatever reason, really burrowed into my brain and like took hold, and they just keep coming back up, and every time I see the full collection I just like feel like it's so beautiful. And I feel like particularly Bratz is really good at this. When they release a line of dolls, they make them look so good and so cohesive together that it makes you want all of them. And I've never been a girl that needs to buy a whole line. I usually pick my favorites and I'm more or less fine with it. I mean, there might be another purchase later down the line, but I don't need them. These I needed. But guess what? They weren't in the budget. I've got a lot of fashion pixies to buy. I bought all of the Clueless dolls, and so these $20 little girls just weren't in the budget. So I was like, what am I gonna do? How can I make this happen? And then it came to me. So I went on my bank website and I looked to see what was going on there. And lo and behold, I had a bunch of credit card points. And these dolls are only sold at Target. So I was like, can I get a Target gift card? Of course, the answer was yes. I traded in 5,000 credit card points for $50 in Target credit. And lo and behold, we got Sasha and Yasmin here. Didn't pay a penny for them. This is my trick for you. You really shouldn't take financial advice from me, but this has been working for me pretty well. One of the ways I acquire dolls that aren't in the budget is by constantly using my credit card. I charge everything onto my credit card. My credit card has like a decent point system. So I charge everything, all the necessities. I charge the food, the dolls in the budget, you know, the medical expenses, whatever it is, goes on the credit card. Then every week, I pay that credit card off with the weekly expenses. So I'm constantly purchasing and paying the credit card off. That's the most important part, to pay the credit card off. Because I spend so much on the credit card, I rack up points really fast. And I feel as though, because I earned these points on my own by being financially responsible, that money should be for pleasure. And so I usually buy dolls with it. That's how I started my Monster High collection. I bought my first 4 G3 Monster High dolls with my credit card points. And these girls were credit card points purchased, paid $0 for them, and guess what? I still have $5 left on that Target gift card, so that's $5 off my next purchase. So hallelujah, here they are. The display is gonna look incredible with a minute, and I think what we're gonna do in this video is obviously open the dolls. We'll take a look at them. Probably not gonna go into too much detail because you've probably seen these 700 times. It's not like they're new. And then we'll do a nice little hair washing. We'll get them all ready, and then we'll put them up in the display. So stick around if you wanna see that, and without any further ado, let's get into these girlies. Who do I wanna open first? The thing is like, originally I was like, I don't like them that much, it's okay. But like the more I saw them, the more I liked them. Oh, they're just both, look at their faces. And that's the thing about it, I feel like the design of the clothes is good. And I love that they all go together, but there's something about the makeup that really is the thing for me with these dolls. We're doing Sasha first. If you haven't seen it already, here's the box. Of course, mine has a giant sticker center. It's got Sasha artwork down here, the cherries with the flames and the Bratz and the Scorchin. And the back of the box looks like this. It has the artwork of Sasha on it. There's a little blurb. Bratz are going full throttle with new looks that are all turbo, no brakes, totally Scorchin, which is like Sasha's catchphrase. So went ahead and shut that window. It's finally like kind of nice outside. I live in New York and we went through a period where like it was scorching hot. I'll loop that one back around. And in New York it feels even hotter because like the pavement just like reflects the heat and you're just like absolutely sweating, just sitting there being alive. And then on top of it, it just started like pouring constantly, like it rained all the time, to the point where like there were flash flood warnings, and I think there was a state of emergency last night because the rain was so bad. So now it's raining and scorching hot. And finally, last night it cooled off, but it was also still pouring. And today I woke up, temperature is beautiful, it's cloudy, but at least it's not raining and we're scorching hot, so I guess we should be grateful for the little things. These are the ones where you gotta open both sides. Yep. I've said it before, I'll probably say it again. I'll say it 1,000 times. I hate how difficult MGA dolls are to get out of the packaging. Like, it's so unnecessary. Like, why I gotta open both sides of the box? Why can't you just pull out one side? That's like normal. But it's fine, no worries. Oh God, there's so much tape. I found this cute little shirt in like a ball on the closet floor. My friend had given it to me. She had like a bunch of vintage clothes that she didn't fit into. And I have so many cute vintage clothes. Oh look, she still won't come out. But every single one has like giant holes in it. And I still wear them. I just pretend that's part of the charm. So I don't think you can tell on camera how many holes are in this shirt, but there are holes. Wow, that was an ordeal. The one and only accessory that these dolls come with are a pair of sunglasses. Every doll brand is obsessed with sunglasses. I think Sasha's yellow ones are my favorite in this set. I love like the sort of visory effect and like the rim only being on the bottom. So, love those. All right. I just yanked this girl straight out of the box. The tea ties are long, still in the back of her head. We'll have to take care of those when we wash it. But there she is, beautiful girl. The hair is extremely gelled. This is another thing that MGA does that I can't stand. And also this is a perfectly straight haircut. There's like literally no need for this much gel in the hair. Like maybe put a little at the root to just hold those heme bangs down in the box, you know what I mean? Drives me up a wall. But the part that you can feel that isn't gelled, that's like in the back that you can't see, it's so soft. The thing about the Bratz hair is it is truly the softest hair I've ever touched, and I am not a hair play person, but I love just like petting my Bratz. Don't know. But here we go. She's got the same heme cut that all the girls have. Hers is in a beautiful dark brown shade. I think that's really pretty with her skin complexion. Face snatched. Eyebrows really thin and like straight up. This is what I'm talking about with this makeup. It's so interesting. Just, oh, it's so gorgeous. And I feel like she actually ended up with one of the more intricate makeups of the girls. As you can see, there's like a fantastic sort of coral shade in the inner corner, and then a lighter sort of pinkish shade, and the makeup is so like angular. I don't know, I've never seen anything like it on a doll before, and it just is so interesting and looks so unique, and it's so beautiful and so fun. All of them have like very like snatched eyes like that. Like they have gotten a facelift, a little Botox maybe. But she's got a really thin winged liner there, which is also kind of unique and interesting. Long lashes, which are very, very pretty, of course. And then she's got a little brown shadow under the eye. I love those eyes. They're just like so good. I've never seen anything like it. And this particular Sasha has the green eyes, which I think is the color she has in the TV show. She's got sort of a mauve lip with the open mouth style. There is a darker liner on there, and she's got the same sort of like look that the Jade doll has, which I love. Love her. Outfit, very similar to all the other girls, all printed on detail, but it's made out of the same pleather material. Hers is in yellow. There's a little button closure at the neckline. There's some like belting printed on there. I think that looks good. Why does it look good? I usually hate that, but it looks good. They did a good job. And the same sort of thing down on the skirt. She has like sort of like what appears to be sort of a fanny pack sort of printed on there. Love it. Yellow in the middle, black around, totally black on the back. Hold on, let's move a hair out of the way, which is hard because it's so crispy. The back looks like this. And then she's got black boots with white and yellow detailing on them. They say Bratz, and then her heels here, I feel like they don't really match her lips, but maybe it's the lip liner. No, I feel like they don't match her lips super well. They're a much brighter pink than what I'm seeing on her lips, but I feel like there was an attempt there. The makeup just looks different on her face than it does on her heel. Super fun, just outstanding. And it really, I think, what is it? Why am I obsessed with them? I think it's the face. I think it's the style of makeup. It's so edgy, so modern, so unique, so nothing I've ever seen before. Like, can't get over it. And then like all of them in their little racing costumes. Oh my God. precious, beautiful. That's Sasha. So grateful to have her. Let's start on Miss Yasmin. Same box design, Yasmin artwork at the corner. On the back is big Yasmin artwork with a giant sticker ruining the box. Good thing I don't care. Always one. God, completely destroyed that one trying to get this thing out of here. There's too much tape on the box. That's my note for you, MGA. Stop. Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Here's Yasmin's singular accessory. It is a pair of sunglasses. They have a silver detail on the sides. That's really pretty. They're pretty basic, but they're pretty cute. I feel like one of my BJDs would rock these. I'm gonna try them on them. Once again, just rip them out. Full T-tie, just a full one in the back of the head. Well, I finally destroyed the box and managed to remove this girl from her box prison. She's very, very beautiful, as you can see. I love that the hair color sort of like matches her skin tone. I feel like her skin tone is sort of like a little bit more olivey than some of her other incarnations, and I really like this version of her because I think it's really, really pretty. And I love the light brown hair with that skin tone. Gorgeous. She's got the same type of eyebrows as Sasha had, and the makeup on this one, the purple, the shine. Look at the purple going all the way around the eye, that warm purple shade, and then the silver. Look at that, the way it shines. She's got brown eyes in this incarnation. Does she normally have brown eyes? I think she sometimes has green. Guess these girls wear a lot of contacts. And then the most adorable little feature of her, look at her little star. Oh, absolutely stunning. I'm completely obsessed. I'm in love. The rosy cheeks are adorable. She's got a really light lip, which I think is so beautiful with her skin tone. Oh my God. Her outfit is so cute to me because they managed to take the sporty racing outfit and make it like kind of girly to suit her aesthetic. Like, that's genius. It's so smart. But look at it. Another high neckline. She's got the bell sleeves like Sasha here. The other two girls have cuffed sleeves, which I think is so fun. Hers is purple and white and black. There's some detail on the sleeve there. The back also has a similar detail. There it is. But the skirt, please. It's got like a little corset lacing and like a ruffle. Come on. Fantastic. She has got purple boots with white and black painted detail on them. There they are. The lipsticks, of course, do match her lips there. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. And these are the budget dolls. So they were 20 bucks a piece, which is $5 more than what they promised, which was $14.99, but that's fine. I did pay the $14.99 for the first two I bought. I paid $20 for these, obviously. They have the old school Bratz articulation, so no arm articulation, but I love the way the little hands flick out. I feel like that adds a lot of like passion for fashion attitude to them. So I love that little feature. Do they all have such detailed sculpted nails? How have I never noticed that before? There's like so much detail in the nails. Weird. All right, that's it. That's it for the box opening, like mini review portion of the video. Let's get these girls washed up. Let's get them cleaned up, and let's get into the display. And we're back, probably about 2 weeks after I filmed the first part of this video. I said it in another video, but I got like sick. Summer sick. Who gets sick in the summer? Apparently the entire cast and crew of Gypsy. We all have like the Gypsy flu. We're all sick, but that's almost over. I just still have a lot of stuff stuck up in there. But here we are, we're back with our two original girls, the first two from the Scorchin line that I bought. And since I filmed the first part of this video, I have a lot to say about these dolls. I want to talk about first a video that I watched by a creator called Elfbot. They follow me here on this channel, and they make really good doll content. If you like me, you'll like him, and you should follow him. I'm gonna link this video I'm talking about down below. He articulated perfectly why I am so obsessed with this Scorchin line, and I want to talk a little bit about it, but first you should go and watch his video. So pause this, watch his video, come back to me. Okay, so you've watched the video. He is talking about the dolls in terms of retrofuturism, which I feel like is exactly the right terminology to describe them. But we're not talking about retrofuturism as we like generally think about it, which is like sort of that like 50s, 60s atomic age look. We're looking at it through the lens of a younger generation, so like us, millennials, Gen Z even. We're looking at it as if the retro part was from the 90s or the early 2000s, because that's when Bratz came out, and this is definitely aesthetically a callback to that time period. So it's something that we find nostalgic and probably have a positive association with because it was a more prosperous time before, you know, the financial crash of 2008. So we're looking at it through that lens, first off. Then we've got this sort of modern looking makeup. They all are dressed the same, so it's like sort of conformist, which is very like now because everything looks the same because AI has like infiltrated our lives and it's just a constant feedback loop. But there's something fresh about it. It's modern, it's interesting. And then I feel like there's sort of even a robotic AI sort of tinge to these with the style of the makeup, the style of the clothes. These clothes like aren't wearable, and Elfbot brings this up in their video. Like they're very fashionable, but you would never see a person walking around in this. The other thing that Elfbot brought up was the sort of sales model thing that happened in the 90s where like really attractive women were selling you lots of different styles of things. He described it as consumerism, commercialism, capitalism. And those are words we like don't associate with positive things, but now these dolls are somehow creating like a positive association in the mind. And so in my opinion, which is sort of like, you know, that ADHD trying to solve a puzzle situation of why am I so attracted to these? It's like the notion of consumerism, capitalism, commercialism, actually working for a group of people instead of against them. It's a fantasy, but it's not a fantasy in the way that we think of fantasy. With fantasy, we think of the princesses, the fairies, everything pretty and fake. But you know what else is fake? Capitalism working for people. And so here we are. That's my opinion on these dolls. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. The sort of like robotic articulation of them even like adds to the aesthetic for me. I love it. Obsessed with it. Can't get enough. And so here's the reveal of our last two girls. Of course, I'll flip the camera around so you can see everybody closer up. There's Yasmin, looking as beautiful as ever. We'll turn her. And of course Sasha, whose stand clip is stretched out and she doesn't want to stand on the stand, but there she is. There they are. And don't they look like they should be like sitting on a Corvette with like energy drinks, and they're like, come buy our energy drinks. They're gonna make you superhuman just like us. That's the vibe that they're giving to me. That's my headcanon for these dolls, and I love it. I love it so much. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. We'll take a closer look at their stunning and gorgeous beauty, and then we'll wrap up here, and you can move on with your day. But what's really important to me is that you comment down below if you like these dolls. Why do you like these dolls? I'm really interested in everybody's opinion because everybody seems to be gravitating towards them, even people that haven't collected Bratz before, and nobody except for Elfbot has articulated it in a way that like made sense in my brain. So you tell me what you like about these dolls, why you like them. Let's have a closer look. There is our beauty, Miss Yasmin. I like wasn't initially attracted to this doll at all, but now she's one of my favorites, I think. It's like really hard for me to pick a favorite actually because I like them all so much. But she's absolutely gorgeous. Her details, like the little girly additions to her outfit, make her stand out in a really positive way. I also think her makeup is absolutely outstanding. And once again, I love that they're doing a darker skin tone for Yasmin because I feel like it really makes her aesthetic makeup-wise like pop off her face. And one of my favorite details, of course, her little star beauty mark. I love that so much. I tried to set her hair so that it would sit off of her face. Obviously that hasn't worked. I'm just gonna try to push that out of the way. But that's our beautiful new Yasmin. She's absolutely perfect, stunning, gorgeous. And then we've got Sasha here. This is another really strong makeup look for me. Also one of my favorites, and I love that they've given her the hazel eyes that she has in the show. Like, look at the architecture of that makeup, come on. And once again, I feel like this is, Mattel can take some tips here, a really great use of how to print onto fabric and make it look good. Like, why does that look good? I don't even know, but it just does. She looks expensive, she looks rich. She's the influencer from the future, and we love her so much. And here's the stunning Miss Jade, really one of the standouts for me from the beginning. There's something about the way they've done her mouth that I find really attractive. I love that they've given her the sort of boy shorts that are really trendy right now. Absolutely stunning. And the other thing I love about her is her lack of top eyelid, almost like she has a monolid because she's an Asian character. And I feel like they're finally leaning into the fact that she is Asian, which is great for us. And then of course there's Miss Chloe. She was the first one that I saw that I was like, these dolls are for me. Those shimmery silver eyelashes, I've never seen it before. Such a unique look. The icy blue makeup with the icy blonde hair, absolutely. Her beautiful outfit in blue. And there she is, just absolutely gorgeous. And once again, I couldn't be happier with these dolls. I love them so much. Like, it's so rare for me to want to buy an entire collection of dolls. Usually there's something stopping me from doing that. Like, I don't care about one of them, or like it's not a necessity for me. But as I looked at this shelf, I said, I need all of those girls, and I'm really happy I got them. So don't forget to tell me down below why you like these dolls. I'm super interested in people's opinions about that. If you watched until the end here, put a race car emoji down below. Don't forget to check out Elfbot, their video about these dolls and their channel. And I hope that you have a wonderful time. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. Goodbye.